See, as the game should go fairly soon. It's like the Miracle is getting dived right now, and Drew, can he get some vision? There's a cookie coming out, but no, the first blood will be there. Drew does pick it, and it may be a double as the blocks are there from Nuts. Ohio tries to stick charge up, but no, it will be a double kill coming out. On the brighter side of things, though, Ben-Hur does manage to find the solo pick-off on Alacrity. In fact, I say solo, but Mushi was there. Oh, Mushi tried to steal a boundary rune off the side of RR. Is probably going to end up paying for it, and yeah, Nuts will pick up a kill on the Undying. Mushi may get caught out. Hustler doesn't go for the lift, although Mushi is still around, but it's not an easy kill. Tombstone is going to be dropped. They're trying to secure the power rune, and now Alacrity, he may turn around. Mushi, he's getting very, very low right now, and yeah, he's gone. Lift. They found Ben-Hur. Ben wants to try and turn around and find some kind of punishment. He does have Laguna. They'll get the cookie off, and Ben does have Laguna if he needs. He doesn't even need to commit it, so they will be a 1-for-1 trade anyway.
It's still this bot lane. It's still Miracle. He's the cost. He's what you sacrificed.
Nuts gets stunned up trying to steal the outpost. It's a very awkward position for him to be in like that. Nuts will be there to help out though, and they're just trying to force Miracle back. As Ben-Hur, with that double damage, is very threatening, and a nice cookie comes out on the creep. Ben-Hur, he doesn't have mana for Laguna, though now he does. He barely regions it up, but he doesn't commit it. I don't know if it would have been enough anyway. They'll take the T1. The Lifestealer does get that bonus gold, and it look.
Huh? The stacks?
He had that many?
I suppose so.
So Raging Potato, he'll leave it be. They've already got their own outpost. So Hustler, can he get a lift off? It looks like he can. It was a very long TP. And Raging Potato, the man who had free farm in the off lane, unfortunately does go down, and of all people, he goes down to Alacrity on the Storm.
The rotations out to find these early kills.
Ben-Hur? Alacrity going to catch him out. There's a double damage rune right behind Alacrity, but he doesn't even need it. Straight after Ben-Hur, Laguna comes out. He does dodge though, and it will do no damage as Ohio. Nice cookie onto 2. He wants to try and deny the double damage, and does, but they've already given a double away to Alacrity as well as a tombstone to the side of RR. Mushi trying to turn this around, but they're pretty much all out of there. They may catch Nuts on the Shadow Demon, but that's not going to make it worthwhile. Nuts disruption is out. Raging? He's falling pretty darn low. He does find the kill, but he does not want to give another kill away. Luckily for him though, Ben, or rather the Storm, Alacrity did not have mana available to zip in. AYXY goes down.
Getting more. They might find more.
Alacrity, that's a massive kill if they can get it. Lasso, Laguna straight away. Alacrity, he could not zip out in time. The Snapfire ultimate does fly in. But a nice little play from the side of Io. As Miracle does fall very low, but will be able to infest and walk his way out of there. In fact, never mind, they want more. They're going after Hustler now. Hustler on the Rubik. Cookie is there from Ohio. This could be bad for RRs. They'll lose another. AYXY, he'll get the Tombstone, dodges the LSA, trying to run his way out of there, and it looks like he'll be alright.
Now though, there's much behind.
They get the lasso off, and Alacrity jumps in with the zip straight onto Ben-Hur. He wants that Lina gone. LSA though does land Ben-Hur. Laguna, it's not going to be enough. Drew will clean up that Lina. KYXY still running out of there alive somehow, and meanwhile Raging is about to fall though. Hustler, he's in the same boat. He does go down to Mushi on the Undying, and Drew meanwhile just trying to get that Tombstone down. It turns out to be a 1-for-1 trade, but it certainly is RR favored. T1, looks like Raging Potato will go in trying to get a lasso off. They may find Nuts, he's just sitting still, but now the Tombstone does expose this Shadow Demon. Aphotic Shield keeping him alive for now. He gets his Purge of Disruption off. The Snapfire ulti flying in as well, but this will only lead to one support kill, and in fact it may cost them as Drew getting a bit low, but he's going to back off to safeties. They don't really have a way to lock him down, and he does have the Battle Trance anyway. And I'm kind of shocked that RR, I mean, even though you lose your Shadow Demon, they don't want to fight into this with that Battle Trance.
Oh.
He can Rage TP, but Disruption comes out. KYXY, there's the Rage, Miracle. They don't have the damage output with KYXY. Had the Troll been there, it would have been a very different story. RR, they are a bit slower, but once Drew gets started hitting the tower, he does take it very, very quick, especially with the Dragon Scale. Drew will run in. Again, not really much for him to be afraid about, as he does still have Battle Trance available. Got KYXY there to protect. Even with the new Soul Crest he just picked up, the things just got that much harder in terms of taking down Drew. Although there's the Tombstone being dropped. They have a bit of vision on that Roshan pit, but do they jump in? They do not. They don't make it in time. In fact, they didn't have a jump to get in there, and Alacrity now just jumps in with the Storm Spirit, though LSA does land with the Laguna. They might be able to burst down the Storm, though no, he survives just barely with the Bloodstone, and now Ben-Hur has lost his life. That Battle Trance is a lot of damage. Ohio being chased down. Meanwhile, in the back, Hustler in a bit of trouble here as Miracle going after him, though Alacrity jumps back in now. This should be too much as Drew is still going with the Aegis. They'll get the Snapfire. Do they have the control for the Lifestealer? They probably will, although the Ensnare comes out on the Troll, but Miracle gonna try and run his way out. I don't see him being successful in doing so, and he does go down. It's like they tried to contest that Roshan, which is great and all, but they had no way to get in apart from the cookie. That is a crazy attack speed. In fact, Mushi, top lane, going to go down to Alacrity. Ben-Hur is going to be there, but they're looping around from the back. In fact, they found Ohio first. Drew immediately just going to go after the easy Snapfire kill, but a nice 4-star from Ohio. Can he get out of here? KYXY is going to be there to help him chase him down, and Drew is almost certainly going to find the kill, and it looks like Ben-Hur wasn't able to find the trade.
IO just has no outer towers. They just have nothing to hold on to anymore. Just like that.
Look how fast he attacks with the curse.
Oh god, that's ridiculous.
Plus 100 bonus attack speed. Oh, Miracle, they know where he is. They're going to jump him. They get the Vortex off. Can he Rage TP? This time he can, but Drew is chasing him down. He has Battle Trance available on Miracle. He won't go for the TP. He's going to try and bring his team in to try and fight this, it seems, as Rage Potato is there with Ben-Hur. They won't commit, but they'll take the outpost. There's that. Raging Potato uses up the Troll, but doesn't realize he is completely surrounded. Very easy kill going to Drew, and now Alacrity, he's not done. Won't bother trying to chase the Lifestealer as the Rage TP is available, so instead he ignores it, he pushes out the wave, and he'll let the rest of his team push in that mid tier 3. And John, you saw how fast it was before. Once KYXY gets in there and activates the curse on the tower, there's no saving that tier 3. In fact, he's already getting started. Meanwhile, Mushi, he gets lifted up. Nice LSA to stop the Troll from moving in, though they don't have the burst potential. And he has an Aghanim Scepter anyway. They'll use him up again. They really want to try for this. LSA, but it's purged off, and now the Laguna, but the Aphotic Shield was there. Maybe they still can find the Aegis? No, they can't even find that. Alacrity, he jumps in now. He wants to find Ohio on that Snapfire. They even got the Lifestealer Drew. He's falling quite low, but he pops the Battle Trance. And with that, he's just going to heal himself up. They'll get the lasso, but there's the disruption coming out from Nuts. And maybe they just turn onto the tier 3 instead. They still have the Aegis on Drew. He can keep going. They'll at least find KYXY now on the Abaddon. So IO, they have a chance of winning this team fight. Miracle trying to move forward, trying to find somebody, but he's just getting kited right now. He gets lifted up. They don't have any sort of wave disabling the side of RR and holding them down. It looks like Nuts at the very least will be caught out. So IO, they do successfully defend. Suddenly it's looking nicer and nicer for this Radiant side, especially if Miracle does manage to find the kill. Rod of Atos will be there. And Hustler does pick it up. In fact, never mind. It's Mushi that gets Hustler on the Rubik. Liner and Mushi going to be the one to get caught out. Hustler, of course, is there with the lift. Mushi isn't exactly the kill they wanted to take. They would have rather wanted the cause, of course, but they'll take what they can get.
That's one way to get about it.
Ben-Hur forced to BKB. That was his 10-second charge, and he will be out of there. Drew, though, they're gonna find Raging. He tried to farm the jungle. Nice little stun from the Centaur to try and help Raging Potato out, but he is almost certainly dead. Even a lasso being committed.
Oh god. Raging.
Yeah, gets caught out. It was bound to happen. It's RR, they can just rotate so darn quick. And to make matters worse, the Roshan's up. So RR going to find themselves even more advantage. There's a double damage rune at the bot lane that IO will be able to deny, but that won't matter. This Roshan will go down way too quick thanks to Drew.
Yeah, and that's going to be Aegis and Cheese this time around going the way of RR. So you've got a lot more to go through here. I believe that is going to really put a dent there into Io's game plan. The Aegis going the way of Alacrity this time around, and I believe the cheese is on Drew. So you've still got a lot to deal with here. I want to point out as well, there are a lot of tier 3 items just in the stash. Just a Bat Rider, I'd say.
Alacrity finds Miracle.
Oh.
Miracle's alone right now. He doesn't have a way out of this, I don't believe. He can infest, of course, but he's losing creeps. He keeps farming up. He may just go for the Rage TP play, and yeah, Alacrity can't really do much about this one. Although, no, the Abyssal Drew. He finds him, and with no Rage available, there's no way out. That's one of the positives about the new Abyssal, John. Just blinks you forward. Gets that bash off immediately.
Drew, you would have known something's up.
Now Drew will move his way to that bot tier 3 tower. Another Abyssal straight onto Ohio. Does he have a way out? They do 4-staff him, but it's the wrong way. But still, he does get 4-staff towards the fountain and does miraculously survive. But I can't say the same for that tier 3 tower. Drew is hitting very, very quick. And without the life stealer, there just seems to be no chance. That'll be the first tier 3 of the game going down. And now the racks. It's still free real estate. Back to Alacrity, jumps in, doesn't find anybody. They found Mushi, but he's a bit of a tankier target. They want to take that tombstone down immediately. The lasso is there or not. Get rid of those supports and maybe the game gets easier, but the disruption is there and Alacrity jumping back in straight away. He just doesn't care. Straight onto Ben-Hur. The BKB is there, but Alacrity finds him anyway. He just doesn't really mind at all. In fact, a 4-man LSA coming out from Hustler in the enemy fountain. Doesn't lead to anything, of course. But RR, without Ben-Hur there, they feel very confident, I'm sure, to just keep going. In fact, yeah, Mushi gets jumped on. Glimmer Cape will save. Alacrity is very low on mana, but now they found the Lifestealer Miracle. He does rage up, but that's his rage gone. Hustler will steal the rage for himself now, as Drew will just keep going. They move forward. Disruption is there from Nuts. Miracle, gotta be so careful. They do throw a cookie. But Drew is going to find the secondary racks. They'll slow him down the open woods, but Drew just man fights. There's no surviving this. As Alacrity jumping in the backlines, going after Mushi on that Undying. He's so darn low, Alacrity should be able to pick this up though. Nice cookie, but it will not matter as Hustler had the little shredder available, and that's GG. There's just no way back into this. Not with Drew this big. Not with Alacrity this big on the Storm, and they're fountain diving. They know.
Oh boy. Io, rough game 1 coming out here. Reality Rift gonna be very